港ソフト。
マジで私に恋しなさい。
港ソフト。
マジで私に恋しなさい。
Good evening, everybody. We are gonna play through some Majikoi tonight. So we're still going through the Miyako route. Get this Oh yeah, I just remembered. Okay, so I actually ended the last stream of this visual novel right on the decision where he's going to either accept Miyako's love or reject her love. So, I mean, it seems pretty obvious that if we choose to reject her, we're gonna get a bad ending. I mean, what other ending could you possibly get if you pick reject? So, we're obviously gonna go with accept here. Me too. I love you. I love you, Miyako. What happened today was the spark.
感じる。夢ではない。
Why not just pinch yourself?
ヤマト、冗談とかなしだよ。
Like I joke around over this. I decided to stop thinking too deeply and just try going out with you.
それでいい。長年の悲願が報われた。
She skipped back over to the guardrail.
やったー！ 思いっきり叫んでみました。
That's not like you. You're that happy?
当たり前だよ。
Miyako. She jumped into my arms.
ヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマトヤマ
Good lord. Yeah, I actually counted it, and I think she actually said Yamato 2 or 3 more times than they're showing on the text here. Miyako.
この日をどんなに待ったか。ヤマト。
She kissed me passionately. And that's the end of that. Damn. That was pretty quick. Oh, I wonder if they cut something out. They might have cut something out on the Steam version there. The later years of elementary school. Back then, I was nihilistic. I believed there was no justice in the world, that love was an illusion. My father would say, "Yamato, how was school?" "Today was fun. There's this Shoichi guy and he's really funny." "Is there any bullying going on?" "Sure, but the girl being bullied has nothing to do with me." "Nothing to do with you?" "Then I guess just leave her be. Some say that doing nothing is a crime itself, but you have to look out for number one. To act is to risk being dragged into it. If you are going to save her, you must be prepared. Prepared to suffer harm yourself. The worst thing you could do is bail halfway." I think responsibility lies with the person being bullied. For instance, I'm always super considerate towards everyone. That politeness has given me an easygoing life. Those who are bullied shirk doing so I don't feel like saving them. That's fine. Most important lessons to learn are not from math or English, but from relationships with others. They should be your focus. Yes, and people watching too. Fifth grade was the first year Shina, Miyako, and I were in the same class. Gakuto was also there with us. Capt, Moro, and Wonko were all in different classes. Ugh, I'm stuck with Miyako?
ま、触れなければいいんだよ。
This was a short time after when we'd protected the agave. I'd returned to thinking of Miyako as a regular victim of bullying. I enjoyed our 5th grade class. Miyako was sitting in the corner, quiet as a mouse. She was reading a book, probably one she'd borrowed from the library. Just ignore that Sheena girl, if you don't mind. Okay. My default was to go along with the majority opinion. All the girls ignored her, of course. Meanwhile, the boys had written graffiti on her desk, calling her the daughter of a whore, or diseased, that sort of thing. Naturally, I tried to drop hints that people should stop. Hey, You're leaving behind evidence, right? So don't do that. I didn't care, so long as nobody was caught. But I failed. I could have stood my ground, but they would have turned on me. All I could do was not join in the bullying. By the way, when our teacher learned of a bullying incident in another class, he said, "Well, kids will be kids. Sometimes they go a bit overboard." He was an amazing teacher, taught me exactly what not to do. Our school was supposed to be full of good teachers, but we got the bad apple. Later, the tormentors turned to making her stuff disappear. They began by regularly hiding her shoes, until Miyako began to carry them around with her. They would also put dead cicadas in her desk. Grimaced Miyako as she tossed them outside. Really, I have no idea what goes through her head. She's disgusting. Like, maybe her disease affected her mind? She was bullied because of her silent demeanor and, of course, her family's circumstances. During class, people always happened to bump into her things, and she'd be bombarded with water balloons on the way home. Miyako was too quick on her feet for them to hit, which only made them dislike her more. Hold on, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to look that how to pronounce that word up. Oh, okay. It actually can be either. I didn't realize that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it looks like you can actually pronounce it either nihilist or nihilist, but, looks like nihilist is the more common pronunciation, so I guess we'll go with that. Even a nihilist wannabe like me could see something was wrong with this. I hadn't realized the horror of her situation until she became my classmate. What do you think, Wonko?
よくないわよ。なんでそこまで意地悪するの？他のクラスだとそこまでひどいってわからないね。私、声かけてみようかな。
やめとけ。100% お前まで無視される。
でも、私にはヤマトたちがいるしさ。
俺様たちとは別に女子との友達関係も大事だろ。
In the end, we didn't come up with any concrete plans. During a break, Miyako was simply reading a book. Ha! A boy tagged Miyako's desk. Wah! I've got the Sheena virus! Worst penalty game ever! Stay away, you'll infect it. Stop! I'll die! Don't tag me! They even used the Sheena virus to play tag.
うわー、こっち来るな。シナキン移すね。
Even today, Miyako still nagged Gakuto about how he joined in those games. However, Miyako never turned away from her book, as if she was used to this treatment. Her greatest strength was that, thanks to her martial arts practice, physical bullying was ineffective on her. I wonder what book she's reading. Huh? It's by Akutagawa? So that's what she reads. I had read the book myself. From then on, I started paying attention to the books she read. She read a lot of the same books I did. We would probably have a lot to talk about. She's so cultured. It's hard to keep watching her get bullied. But she's so gloomy. What's she thinking about? Of course, everyone thinks the same way, and that's why people bully her. As that thought filled my mind, there came a day, an evening, at the place where the agave had blossomed. Oh. By sheer coincidence, the two of us happened upon each other. Yeah, okay. So I am pronouncing that word correctly. It is agave. Oh. It was evening, at the exact moment the sun crossed the horizon, in a dead space where no one else should have been. Neither of us said a word. However, Miyako was clearly interested in me. You have something to say? The empty field had never felt more vast. No, she wasn't going to say anything. Novels like Akutagawa's. I saw you reading them. Did you like them?
直江くんも読んでたよね。
Yeah, I like them. I like Japanese fiction.
私も。
We talked over our shared love of books, and time all but flew by. She didn't seem any less gloomy, but I'd be lying if I said I hated her intelligence or her calm demeanor. We took a photo of all of us here, in front of the blooming flowers. What were you doing then, wandering around here?
楽しそうだなって。だから話せればなって。直江くん、読んでる本の趣味同じだって分かってて。
That's right. There's a card in each library book that we use to write who borrows them. I see. Had it been that hard, being completely alone? Why had I thought I had the right to declare her used to it? She really did want to join our group, but even if she asked, it wasn't that simple. And heck, she never even asked. There was no point trying to guess the things she never put into words. The sun's completely set. Let's go home. Then let's get going. Oh, Miyako? At that moment, please don't talk to me at school. I said the worst thing imaginable. All because I thought my precious social life would be ruined if she thought this meant we were friends and tried to talk to me. And yet, was her reply.
学校ではダメだけど、
Hmm?
ここでならいい？本の話をしたい。
Sure, so long as no one is around. It was such a stupid demand, yet Miyako seemed so happy. After that, the bullying at school continued. People even started the Get Sheena Miyako to Commit Suicide Club. That's like the best name ever. It's funny, but doesn't this seem wrong to you? It's fine. Even if something does happen, all we have to do is act real sorry. The principal will cry crocodile tears while he reads some letter, and that's that. I bet he'll go eat sushi as a reward for showing such restraint. Her tormentors now saw themselves as entertainers. Their bullying was meant to bring a smile to others. The relationship between Miyako and me progressed a little. We'd meet from time to time after dusk in the open field. I only headed there occasionally when I had nothing else going on, but I was pretty sure she came every single day. I couldn't let anyone else see me talking with her. Nor could I drag any of my friends into this. That's why we met at our base, in the heart of the open field.
それで、この話がね。
That's a somber one, but I like these stories too. We mostly talked about books, the conversation never stalling out. I don't have any idea what the author's intent there was.
あれは多分メタファーだと思うの。つまりね。
It shocked me how intelligent Miyako was. There was no way she hadn't figured out what I was doing. But she didn't say anything. Maybe because she enjoyed being able to talk with me. She even waited for all of my friends to leave before ever speaking to me. She really knew how to read the mood. In the midst of those days at school, Eek! It's the Sheena virus! The teasing started once again. There was no way she could be happy, being treated like that. But if I saved her, I'd drag me and my friends into it. So I tried to keep some distance, to stay out of it. But... Yay, I tagged Naue! I was tagged, which demanded a reaction. That was how the game worked. But I couldn't do it, not in front of her. By the way, whenever one of the girls was tagged, it would put her at such a loss for what to do that she'd literally start crying. Without saying a word, I left the classroom. Wah! Naoe's been tagged with the Sheena virus! Oh, is he gonna sneak attack someone in the hall? If nothing else, she wouldn't have to see. It was the least I could do. The literal, absolute least. I felt like trash. I couldn't stay in the classroom. One day, Miyako was crying. What's wrong?
飼ってた猫どっか行っちゃった。戻ってこない。
There was nothing to be done. For a while after that, nothing happened. Until one day, our teacher said, "The Tama River is wonderfully pretty right now. How about we as a class catch and raise some fish so we can observe the circle of life?" I could think of nothing less annoying. Unsurprisingly, no one volunteered to be in charge of raising them.
だったら私やります。
Miyako volunteered. It was no replacement for her cat, but it would at least distract her. The fish taken from the Tama River were put in a fish tank.
ヒーターで管理してあげないとダメです。
Yeah, so Sheena, you could buy and install it.
わかりました。
So Miyako, intelligent as she was, undertook the task of raising the fish. I feared the bullies might do something to them. Miyako was on the lookout, but they didn't seem the least bit interested in the fish. The bullies seemed willing to leave her alone on that mark. The fish in the tank grew in number.
はい。お食べ。
Miyako did everything she could to care for the fish, always with a smile on her face. She looked so happy. But one morning there was an accident. Whoa, what's going on? It stinks. Something white had clouded the water, a weird stench filling the room. The heater had broken, bringing the water to boil.
そんな。
All the river creatures had perished, their bodies destroyed beyond all recognition. It was Sheena! She did it! The Sheena virus killed them! It stinks. Go throw it out. The Sheena virus is so scary. Anyone who gets too close to her ends up just like those fish. Seriously, that's kinda scary. I'm feeling a bit ill. Could it be the Sheena virus?
そんな。ヒーターが壊れるなんて。
Miyako staggered out of the room, holding the fish tank in her hands. We got her good, waiting for her to get attached to them, to make place for them in her heart was brilliant. Seriously, getting that upset over a class pet is gross. I wish she'd die. Right? It's not like there aren't plenty more where they came from. Just catch some new ones and punch the reset button. I waited a short while, then went looking for Miyako.
お、ヤマトちゃん、どうした？
Sorry, I'm in a rush.
ん？
ごめんね。ごめん。
Ow. Miyako was digging a grave. Miyako? Oh, Naoe-kun's here. Wanna join in? In what? In the Make Sheena Cry game. Whoever makes her cry wins. Heck, we're even wagering some money on it. Mind being the judge?
ごめん。
Geez, Sheena, it's your fault the fish died.
違う。誰かがヒーターを。
Only because you were raising the fish. If it were anyone else, those fish would still be alive right now. This guy would go on to be a member of 2S. That means the Sheena virus is real. Hey, why are you even here? Why don't you just die? You're only making things worse for everyone around you. Think about it, Sheena virus. Maybe you and your whore mommy can jump off a cliff together. Come on, guys, let's sing it to her. They surrounded Miyako and clapped their hands. Die, 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 die. We did it! She cried! Yay! Yay! Now then, Judge Naoe, who made her cry? Make the call. I did. I made her cry. Hey, what gives? Stop hogging the spotlight. It was me. I knew all along, and yet I pretended not to notice, played the nihilist, and only cared about myself. I let things come to this. I stomped the ground. Everyone fell silent. If you are going to save her, you must be prepared. Prepared to suffer harm yourself. The worst thing you can do is bail halfway. I was prepared, all right. I stood in front of Miyako. Then I turned back towards my classmates. Everyone, let's stop this before she actually commits suicide. What's so bad about that? It'd make for a heroic tale. Think this through. Think of how cruel you're being. This isn't who you really are. Not on the inside. But together with everyone else, you let yourselves get carried away. Guys, we can stop this. What are you saying? Don't tell me you're infected by the Sheena virus. And stop with that already. Huh? I patted Miyako's head. Her body was shaking from shock. She's not infected with anything. She's just a normal girl. Let the bullying end and this can all be over. You're defending a whore? What her mother is has nothing to do with her. Who knows what she's even thinking? Yeah, she's quiet, but maybe she'd talk to you if you stopped bullying her. I know she likes books. Wait, don't tell me you like her. If I did, you'd be eating a knuckle sandwich right about now. Look, we've all gone too far, okay? He's sick with the Sheena virus too. What? We have to go tell everyone in class that Naoe's got the Sheena virus too. I bet all of Naoe's pals are infected. Ouch! I'd punched him in the face. He'd had enough warnings. Hey, what did you say? I twisted his arm. Nissan was also putting me in the same hold, so I knew how to execute it. Ouch! You trying to bring my friends into this? Huh? Ouch! Stop now, eh? Don't be so cocky. Someone slapped me hard on the head. Yeah, I'm calm now. Thanks. Now, an eye for an eye. I headbutted the kid. Ouch! You little... The second he turned aggressive, I kicked him off his feet. Sorry, that was a preemptive strike. We'll rush you all at once. Now, Hurrah! Gah, I can't let myself be surrounded. Nissan had told me that a weak fighter shouldn't let himself get surrounded. Wait! So I went up to the lead guy charging me and... I'll send you flying! Gah! You prick! Gah!
様子が気になって探してみれば喧嘩中とはな。
A man arrived like the wind.
助たち参上。ずるいぞ、ヤマト、俺も混ぜろ。理由はいらん。俺はヤマトの側につくだけだぜ。
Ugh. With Capped here, with someone at my back, there was no way we could lose. We defeated all 5 of them.
イエーイ！12の経験値を得たってところか。
He did a back handspring and struck a victory pose. Miyako, wipe away your tears.
直江くん。
I hugged her.
おお
I'm sorry for all that I've done. But it'll be fine now. You'll have me. Those words sounded like confession of love. I won't let them bully you anymore.
ああ、それ関係か。なんかかわいそうだったもんな。
Mind adding her to the family?
俺はいいぜ。自由に生きる男、風間翔一だ。よろしくな。
Whew. With that, he friendlily extended to her his hand. Friendlily? Is that actually a word? Apparently it is. That's interesting. I'd never seen the adverb form of that word.
握手だよ。握手。
She was clearly astonished. Now then, all that's left is to persuade them and clean things up. But the day ended with much of that still unsettled. The open field, our secret base. I, Capt, Moro, Gakuto, Wonko, and Nissan were there. Everyone had gathered to hear my explanation. Miyako was off in the distance, nervously watching us. That's everything about this incident.
なるほどね。だから傷だらけなわけだ。
I decided to save Miyako, to make them pay for what they'd done.
で
It's simple. We just have the family protect her. I want her to join our group.
ざけんな。入れる意味がねえよ。シーナを入れたらワンコとかまで何を言われるかわからねえんだぞ。
私はいいと思うぞ。その弟の心意気を買う。
モモ先輩は一つ上だからいいかもしんねえけど、俺様とヤマトは同じクラスなんだっつの。冗談じゃねえや。
All those muscles, Gakuto, and you're still a scaredy cat?
は？何偉そうに言ってんだ。ヤマトがこんな火種持ち込んできたんだろうが。
Didn't hearing what she went through make you feel anything?
そりゃあムカつくがよ。上司どもに嫌われるのは勘弁なんだ。
それはあんまり心配しなくても、元からあまりいい印象を与えてないんじゃないか？
だあ、ひどいことは言わないでくれ。
So you're against adding Miyako?
ああ、大体ヤマト、シーナのことをいじめられるやつに責任あるとか言って見下してたろ。
All I can tell you is that I've realized I was wrong. I'm done being a nihilist. That mindset won't fix anything.
お？
So I'm asking you to forget about that. Who cares what the girls say? Who wants a girlfriend who'd hate you for protecting someone from bullying?
違うぜ。話す機会とかも少なくなる。
You seem kinda small to me, Gakuto.
ああ？俺様が小さければヤマトはなんだこら。さけてんと腕力で軽くねじ伏せるぞこの野郎。
What did you just say?
あ？
You think you could twist my arm?
だからなんだと？
Do I look that soft to you?
ヤマト。
You can't make me back down. Don't underestimate me.
上等じゃねえか。やるかこら。あ、いって。
Early bird gets the worm, you idiot.
高校で2人がやり合ってどうするの？
いいよ、やらせとけ。ヤマトがキレてるぞ。舐められてたことが我慢ならないらしいな。
プライド意外と高いからな。
ぶっ倒れろや。うら。
Think you can hit me? Compared to Nissan, your punches are slow as molasses.
てめえ。
But no matter how well I could dodge,
よっしゃ。ようやく捕まえたぜ。
I would eventually slip up, and then the size difference would be too much to overcome.
くらえプロレス技。パワースラム。
Ah!
あら、俺様の勝ちだろ。いってー。神 みつきやがったな。
All's fair in love and war.
あいてめえ調子乗んなら。
He ran and clotheslined me. Ugh.
ああ、ヤマトがもうボロボロだ。
だがあれではねじ伏せたとは言えないな。
Miyako ran towards Gakuto, trying to stop him.
やめとけ。ヘラシするな。必要な戦いだ。二人の邪魔すると私がそいつを止めるからな。
Dozens of minutes later,
まだ立つのか。くら。
of course I can. I'll bite off your nose.
そうかよ。わかったよ。俺様が間違ってたぜ。これでいいだろう。
Oh. So long as you understand. Listen up, Gakuto. In terms of sheer strength, your power is absolute. But even so, if you think I'm a pushover, you're really going to piss me off.
だから悪かったって。倒れておけ。
So long as you understand. Just so long as you...
意地を張ったな。手当てしてやろうな。
Gah! That stings! Nissan grinned as she sadistically gave me first aid.
ちなみに僕は椎名さんを入れるのに賛成。
え、お前までそう言うの？マジかよ。
だって話聞く限りみんなやりすぎじゃない。気分悪いよ。それなら助ける。なんてカッコつけちゃったり。
顔赤くして何を言ってるんだお前は。
ワンコはどう思ってるの？
これ機会にいじめやんでくれるなら一番。
おいおいワンコ、お前覚悟はできてるのか？
私一人でだったら無理だけど。みんなでならいじめをやめさせられるよ。
お前。
それなら私も頑張れる。
その通りだ。風間ファミリーに不可能はねえ。
What sort of hero can't save one girl, am I right? I want to save Miyako. Gakuto, please help. Make me a man who can save the people he sets out to save.
その胸の内から出てくる誠の言葉。私もお前に力を貸すぞ。お姉さんに任せろ。
わかったわかったぜ。俺様がモテなくなったらワンコとか合コンセッティングしろよな。
いやだからお前元からモテてないだろ。
You heard them, Miyako. From now on, let's all play together.
いいの？
一緒にリュウゼツラン守った仲じゃない。
よろしくねみやこ。隣のクラスの岡本和子よ。
川上桃代だ。何かあったら言ってこい。
ありがとう。ありがとう。私は みやこ、シーナ、みやこ。
おう、改めてよろしく。
ヤマト、助けたい人を助けるというならこの後とか分かってるだろうな。
Yeah.
よし、いいぞ弟、なかなかかっこいいぞ。
Little by little, I healed the scars on Miyako's heart. And so I saved her in the truest sense of the word. Because of that, I felt I was able to say goodbye to the part of me who'd chosen to ignore her bullying. And so Shina Miyako joined the Kazama family. There were large benefits to her joining the family. For if nothing else, she now had the overwhelming threat that was Kawakami Momoyo at her back. She could count among her friends the popular Kazama, the brilliant Naoe, and the off-the-charts strong Shimazu. Though others still tended to ignore her, we put a stop to the malicious bullying. The world of children could be cruel, yet simple. But that's not enough. From now on, make sure to say hello to everyone. It's important to be exact with that sort of thing.
わかった。
Part of why you were bullied was that people couldn't tell what you were thinking. You have to socialize. Little by little, I reformed Miyako herself. And I made up with the people I fought. Thus, I gradually forced Miyako to adapt to daily life. As for the Get Shina Miyako to Commit Suicide Club, we disbanded it. Some days later, our teacher learned of the club. I'm sure they're just playing and didn't mean anything that they said. Let's make sure this sort of misunderstanding never happens again. His words were slick and slimy. There's this teacher who... A misunderstanding to never happen again? You poor kids. That's just incompetence. Some of the blame for what happens in the classroom falls on him. Groups of people are tricky things. The powerful would search for the next target to bully. But on occasion, the powerful would be picked on themselves. No one could afford to show weakness in our elementary school. Looking back, I was thankful for that time. In particular, it's what led me to meet Miyako. She was sharp and could read others' feelings. I never minded being with her. I think you're amazing, truly.
何が？
I mean, even after everything that was said to you, after all the bullying, you kept coming to school. And because of that, you met us. So you didn't lose to the bullies. You won.
別に家にいるのが嫌だったから。あいつ来ると気分が落ちるところまで落ちる。
Even so, everything turned out fine. I patted her head. Alright, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and stop here for tonight. So I think tomorrow I will probably stream God of War. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night.